Well, hello, my friends. Welcome back to another episode of Farm Simulator 25. And we, of course, are in Zielonka over in Poland. It is September the 3rd. And as you can see, we've got Mr. Teaser's forage picker on the front of our tractor, and that can mean only one thing. We are doing silage. Yeah. Now, when we left off last, we had done our first little bit of silage, and it paid off rather well, I gotta say. So, with baby steps and perseverance, we're gonna kind of dig ourselves out of this hole we've put ourselves in, and like that, financially speaking. As I said before, mistakes were made, poor decisions, poor financial decisions, what have you. And of course you borrow, and I unfortunately borrowed heavily against the bank and whatnot, but that's all good. We'll get that worked out. I think within 1 year in game we shall have this rectified. I do believe. But there we go. Now we'll just sneak in here. So yeah, I know it's, pardon me, it's been a little bit since I put out a vid, a few days, not overly long, but I've gone from putting out 2 vids a day down to, a few months back, started kind of just doing 1 vid a day, and now I'm kind of putting out 1 vid a week, something like that, but it is what it is, and I do this in all earnest. I do this for fun. I do this for shits and giggles. I am not monetized, nor do I think I ever will be monetized. That's not something I'm going for. I mean, I'm a pensioner, man. Hell, I'm 69 here in a few weeks. April the 10th, I'll be 69. That puts me a year away from being 70. That's a milestone, let me tell you what. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. As I say, I don't think I'll ever be monetized, and even if I got monetized, it would more than likely just mess up my pension. We are allowed to make X amount of dollars a month, and I'm pretty sure that YouTube isn't likely to make me a millionaire overnight by any stretch of the imagination. But again, I don't do it for money. I do this in the hopes that even just one person gets enjoyment out of this, puts a smile on their face, or, that's all it's about, man, just sharing the love. You guys know me. Anybody that's been hanging around my channel for any length of time knows that I am the sharer of the love. I think that we've got ample discrimination and anger and hatred towards this, that, and everything in this world right now. And unfortunately, it does seem to be the nature of the beast. We are a self-destructive race at best. Just look at our history, man. But yeah, it is what it is, and like I say, pardon me. Anyway, I'm getting away from and whatnot. I didn't mean to get all dark and heavy on you. Okay, well, maybe a little bit. I kind of like the way I like to hear my voice when people listening to me. Otherwise, I kind of get lonely. Like that, right? Anyway, back to and like that. Okay, so doing the silage thing, it's going to be a lucrative payout. I really do believe. You can see we got the big silo in there now, and that is, I don't know what the capacity on that thing is. I've had it up to 266,000 liters. Oh, I see Mr. T and I have exactly the same large bunker. Well, there you go. Great minds and all that, eh? Yeah, I'm not sure what the capacity on it is, but I'm sure it's far greater than what my few fields can produce. Although that being said, I'm getting up there now, When we started this venture at the beginning, the deal was that everybody could have 5 fields. We figured that would be fair, and that would give enough people a chance to get on the map and play. You know, everybody's got their 5 fields and like that. And I'm at that point now. I have my 5 fields, you know, and they are now all grass. Okay, let's gently back out of here. And yeah, so like I say, the whole game plan is to dig my way out of this financial hole. Okay, we're looking pretty good there. Yeah, you see, he's got 11% damage on that, and I cannot fix his machines at my workshop, and I cannot fix his machines at his workshop. That is a nice wagon. Oh, silage additive. Oh, that is a good-looking girl, ain't it? She holds a lot. Um, so what happens, of course, is I'm putting man hours, or sorry, is that too unwoke these days? I'm putting work hours on the machines, and you know that's wear and tear and time, and it's not something that I can fix. I can, you know, if I use his seeder, I can refill it with seeds and fertilizer. If I use his lime or dispenser, you know, I could fill it with lime and give it back that way. But, you know, to fix them, that's the thing. So here we are from September. We are now October. We've had a little rest and like that. And you're growing. Needs rolling. It always needs rolling. Yeah. I tell you, man, every field I got, it either needs plowing, needs rolling. Okay, so we got us a couple of bits of lettuce there, a bit of honey over to the left, no so bad. Hello, my favorite little guys and gals. Well, guy and gal, I guess. Hello, bees there. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah. Is there anybody what's going? So you can see I've got my 5 fields there. Just a quick little look. So we are ready to harvest here. We are ready to harvest here, which means where I used to have my cows should be ready to harvest as well. Yeah, I sold off all the livestock until I get things figured out. We are going silage, baby. Yeah, nice. What a glorious day to be alive. October 1st, the sun is shining, man. It ain't spring, but it's beautiful. Okay, now we got a bit of chaff in there that, or chaff, sorry. I keep saying chaff. It's not chaff, it's chaff. But we got a little bit of chaff sitting in there, and that's fine. That'll sit in there, and whatever I put in with grass and whatnot, ready to harvest. Then, you know, that'll turn to chaff as well. And we got this blanketed, and like I say, I mean, you just look on the left, 200 and some odd, right? You know, 266 or whatever thousand liters. Now that is going to be money in the wallet, baby. Absolutely, positively. Okay, so now moving on here, just bear with. Then I gotta get my poop in a group and figure out the order of things I want to do. Oh yeah, the goat's milk and the wool. I should probably just sell that stuff off and take what I can get for it. Okay, now we'll just leave you there. Spank you very much. There we go. Now, sneak-ins. Snake-ins? We's not sneak-ins. Are we sneak-ins? Well, maybe a little. Little sneak-ins. Okay. Oh, here we go, cop. Okay, bear with me, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Freaking lungs, man. I gotta tell you. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Anyway, we're gonna pick up our wagon here, and we shall get to cut some grass, man. Because it's what we do. Oh, man, I'm still out of breath from all that coughing. Okay, a little bit more. Yeah, there goes the monkey. There he is. Yeah. Pardon me. Oh, gold. Money, 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 money. You smell that? Yeah. Smells like money. Or soon to be money, once it's fermented proper, like, and all that. But anyway, let's go cut down some more money. Yeah, I got to at some point, and it's going to be a ways down the road, but I've got to get a bigger tractor. This old war pony here, she's making it, but just, she needs to be just a little beefier, especially when I'm rolling and leveling the silage in the bunkers. I get stuck a fair bit. So I think we need something with a little more torque to her. Oh, pardon me. There we go. Yeah. Where are you? Bear with me. I'm trying to remember where additive is. I want to put some silage additive. Oh, okay. Yeah. There it is. Yeah. Apparently this is going to increase my yield. So we shall nip over. We'll grab the additive. And then we can get to getting. And like that and like that. So, my friends, how are you guys all doing? I hope this finds you well. I hope it finds you with love and balance in your life. As always, we here we're doing okay. No complaints. My Jennifer is the cornerstone of my life, and our little Lily, she's such a blessing. We are truly blessed. We are. So yeah, no complaints on this end. I got 2 feet and a heartbeat. I'm good, man. Okay, there we go. Now I doubt that my wagon is gonna hold all of that, so we'll have to come back and grab that and bring it back home at a later date, because there's other people, of course, on the map here, and you don't want to be cluttering things up and leaving stuff around that other people gotta dance around to get stuff and whatnot. That's just not fair. So yeah, we'll come back and grab that and get it out of harm's way. But in the meantime, and in between time, okay, now can we do this without hitting anything? Wow, hokey doodles, gosh, by golly darn, would you look at that, Jim. Yeah, we're going to take a bit of a wide angle. That way we get a good line up on her, eh? Whew. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Itchy nose, itchy nose. I'm gonna get angry or kiss a fool. Let's see. The wife's at work. The cat's sleeping. Yeah. Well, no recourse but to get angry, I guess. Nah, I don't like that. Okay, enough farting around. Let's get to this, eh? Come on, you. Do. Helps when you hit the correct buttons. I find. At least that's how it works with me and the wife. I push the right buttons, and man, do you get a reaction. I jest. We do okay. She tolerates me, and for that, kudos, because I am not an easy man to live with. I'll be totally honest with you, man. But anyway, that being said, I think what I are going to do here, guys, is we'll just have a bit of a musical interlude and speed this up a hair for you, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit here. Just kind of give my lungs a bit of a rest. All right, see you in a short. Well, alrighty, and as you can see, we had a good long snooze. It is now March, and I am putting in a miniature farmer's market, if you will. I put in the little kiosk, thinking I could sell my clothing, eh? Pardon me. But no joy, as you see, it won't take it, yeah? So what I are going to do is I'm going to get rid of that, and because that's the kiosk, so we'll get rid of the kiosk and we'll put in a small farmer's market, and that, hypothetically, should fix-a-negate my problems. Leastwise, that's my brain working on it. So yeah, bear with me. And like that and like that. Here we are, of course, a little later. Much later. um, there we go. All right, now fingers crossed. And we'll see if we know where the bear poops in the buckwheat, yeah? Oh, who's a clever boy then, eh? Smarter than the average picnic basket, let me tell you what. So this will go a long way to, making it much easier for me to sell my material now. I don't have to load up the wagons and drive all the way into town and ho-de-do, dick-de-doo and all that good kind of stuff. Now I can kind of manhandle the pallet and just shove it over to the side like, and that will be good. Now let's get some pavement going here. Kind of beautify this a wee little bit. There we go. I always have a really hard time with well, they call these a paintbrush, if you will, that square you see in front. You can change the size of it. You can change the intensity of it, i.e. how much of an effect, you want on the ground itself. You can change the shape. You can have circular or the square here, all right, which kind of cool. Square for straight lines and circles for corners, obviously, and whatnot. But, I mean, it's not perfect, but it works, pretty good for what it is, right? and so on and so on. So you can see here, like if I was to say this was going to be grass, then the circle would make the pavement round, right? Now, if I do it from the pavement side like I am, then it's just going to eat a chunk out of my grass. It's going to give me a big crescent in there. That's not going to be any good at all. But that being said, we're paving this whole thing anyway, so it don't matter much, right? But I just wanted to show you the circle as opposed to the square, like that, like that. Now I've got a big rectangle here, so it would behoove me to use straight lines, yeah? You know. And then if you wanted to round out the corners per se, you could go back and use the small circle and, all that happy stuff. Do, 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 do. And yes, for those of you paying attention, I am still singing, I'm gonna buy me a dog. Now that has been, I don't know, what's it been, guys? A week? Has it been a week? I don't know. Long enough that it is just bouncing around the inside of my Gulliver, driving me nuts. But there you go. Life sucks. Buy a helmet. And if you got a face like mine, maybe you might consider, a full face with a smoked window in it. Now, pardon me. I just want to see down here because I made a mistake when I was planting cotton. If you guys will remember, I forgot to lift my planter and I ended up planting a big rectangle of cotton up here in the north corner of the field. But I'm hoping that when I replanted, I don't know, it's looking kind of dark. Did you? Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Right on. Okay, we got her. Cool flippin' beans on that. Okay, so moving on. So yes, many, many months later, we went through February and we've gone completely around and we are now back to October. Ah, yes, through the magic of video, hey? Pardon me. Oh, okay. Bear with me, guys. I just need a second to catch my breath. Hold on. Well, alrighty then. Okay, sorry about that. So, like I said, yeah, we've gone through March and we're all through into October 3rd now. And our grass, she be a growing. Heck yeah. Yeah. Nice, nice, and nice. And how are we looking here? Cool. So, of course, every field needs rolling. Da 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 da. But now we should, I think, go and have a look at our silage. See how that's coming along. Cha-ching and all that. Oh yeah, I did a bunch of work around the edges here. I had to bring the ground up all the way around it because silage was leaking out. You know how I was showing you at the end of this open end bunker and how I ended up having to clean up the chaff and whatnot? Well, here again, right here, you see. So that I've got to get all picked up. Now, I was doing it with a bucket, but again, Mr. Teaser to the rescue, and he said, come over and grab my, um, pardon me, the forage pick, that I just had before when we were doing the silage, and that'll suck that all up right off of the cement like that and do a good job of it. And that way we do that before we pull the blanket off, right? Yeah, how we doing in here? Oh, that is money in the making, I gotta say. Oh, look at that. We are 100%. Yeah. And we are open for busyness. There we go. Look at that beautiful, dark, rich money, 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 money. Okay, so that being said, let's get our poop in a group here. And instead of talking about it, let's be getting to getting her done. Okay, we just little rinse and repeat. Drop the front end loader off. Then we're gonna boot over to Mr. T's. Pick up that Forager pickup and like that and like that. Okay. No, 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 not like that. No, 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 no. Wrong. Mistake. 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 There we go. Okay, now let's go over and pay Mr. T a visit. Pick up that harvester, and we'll see what we can do about cleaning up all that chaff that's at the end there. Do, do, do. Coming home on a wing and a prayer. Hey, what do you know? I'm not singing I'm gonna buy me a dog. Yeah. Yeah, I put on the headphones and played the Monkees' greatest hits, seeing if I could, get another one of their songs to stick. But no joy. It just keeps coming back. That's all good. Keeps me company, don't you know? Diddle-doo. Alrighty, here we come again. Round the butte. Yeah, a butte. A loose moose in the hoose. I'm Canadian. I've lived in Canada since I was 3 years old, and I'm 69. And I've lived and worked in most provinces throughout my life. And I have yet to meet a Canadian that says oot in the boot. So I don't know. I don't know where that comes from, but I mean, there is definitely Canadian slang, like just out for a rip, are you, bud? In other words, are you going for a drive or whatever like that, And I mean, oh yeah, had him in the snowbank just wheeling onto me, that kind of stuff. But I have never heard, in my lifetime anyway, a Canadian say oot and a butte. So I'm not sure where that comes from. It is rather funny though. Okay, here we is. So yeah, a little bit more of this, and I'm going to be able to buy my own Forager harvester, and then I won't have to keep borrowing Mr. T's. Because like I say, it's all work hours on there, wear and tear on the machine. La-da. Ba-da. Okay, Walter. I don't know how far you want to trust me, man. Yeah, we could. Almost run him through with the forks of the front end loader there one day. That wasn't funny. Well, not for me, it wasn't anyway. This here, the spinnery to our right, I've just about had my fill of it. I think it's too slow. The small ones are just too slow, especially on a co-op map where you have other people to consider. So the time lapse will be, well, as it is now, it's on 3, right? Which is fair for everybody, right? But That being said, of course, it takes a lot longer to get everything done. On a single player game, it's like, okay, I got to do my fields. All right, I got nothing now to till October, so let's just I'll just sleep, fast forward it a bit, boom, 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 and you're there, right? Not so with a co-op game, of course, because we have each other to consider, right? Now you see what a great job that does. I'll tell you what, man. You know, never mind filter queen. I'll tell you, here's your vacuum right here. You don't even have to lower the header on it. I've got the header up in the air, and it's still picking that stuff up off the ground. Let's see a filter queen do that. Ah, the days of the old door-to-door salesmen, eh? Man, those poor buggers. What a life they must have led, living on the road, trying to sell people stuff they don't want, and they want to buy it with money they ain't got. But there you go. The old Fuller brush man, eh? Okay, let's have a look at the other end here. Bear Wi-Fi. See, notice those containers back there? See, yeah, silage additive, man. Yeah. We're not new at all. We know what we're doing. We got silage additive, man. We're pros. I have a lot of things. I don't think I've ever been called a professional. At least not when it was polite. There we go. Yeah, that one corner, it just, no matter what way I approach that corner, it just will not give up that little bit of chaff that's there. But I have a way around that. What I'll do is I'll just paint the grass in. And when you do that, it cancels out the whatever's there that way, right? Anything that's organic that's laying on the ground, straw, grass, whatever, it'll paint that out so you get a nice, clean, crisp corner again. Through the magic of video. Oh. Yeah, I was hoping I could kind of grab it with the pick-your-upper vacuumy thingy-mabob, but nope. Nay negatory. Pig pen. Okay, this isn't hard on the mast of the trailer or the power takeoff at all. Yeah, not gonna happen, kid. No matter how you try. Oh, well, we knows what we wants, we takes what we gets, yeah? Alright, let's go deal with our chaff here. We'll get rid of that. And then onward and upward from there. Yoink. There we go. Are we there? Yeah, we are. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, the more I look at that spinnery, the more I'm convinced it's got to go. It's not a money maker like I thought it would be. The larger spinneries are good because of bulk. They put things out, seemingly quicker. But the little one, yeah, she's just too slow, man. But again, it's the give and take of a co-op map, right? No, a little too close to the corner. Sorry, Mr. T, I'm taking the paint off the side of your Forager pickup here. A little more. Yeah, okay, there it is. Nice. Ooh, look at all that money, honey. Yep, and yep. Yeah, I definitely got to buy me one of these. They are great. Before I was having to drive in with my Forager wagon, the one I'm pulling behind me, and have it pick up the silage as I drove through. Well, of course, it's so deep, the tractor, being little like she is, getting stuck. And a couple of times I had to reset my tractor over to the store only to come back and having to rear end and bump the trailer into a position where I could actually get it out of there again. Fun and games, man. Fun and games. There we go. All right. Well, what do you say we take this little piggy to market? See what is and what ain't. That is, if we can get out of here without crashing into things. I'm having one of those days. Well, let's be honest. I'm having one of those weeks. Okay, gently goes the monkey. There we go. All right. Well, I'll let this unfold and I'll catch up with you guys in a short. All right, just a little bit grindy, hey? There you go. But necessary evils of. Look at the money rolling in. Yeah, it's been a day, hasn't it? I'll tell you what. There you go. Okay, so chipping away at the loan. Like I say, it's going to take a little bit of time, but that silage is going to pay that loan off for me. And once the big bunker kicks in here, a few times, that's really going to help. Especially having the multiple fields like I do now. So all good in that regard. Alrighty, now let's not hit anything on the way home. There we go. I'm forever hitting those poles, man. Just crazy. It's like you steer where you look, right? So you're thinking to yourself, okay, I don't want to hit that pole, and you look right at the pole you don't want to hit. Well, of course you steer right at it, yeah? I know, crazy, crazy. Hey, what are you doing out at this hour? Cagey people, I'll tell you what, man. Okay, well, there we go. So all we got to do now is get that cleaned up and get it back to Mr. T where it belongs. Get it back where it belongs. Yeah, and like that and like that. So I think I'm going to call this one here, my friends, and thank you for hanging out with me. And like that, totally enjoyed the company, I must say. So, in the meantime and in between time, brightest blessings, my friends. Love and light. Yeah, do us a favor, yeah? You go tell somebody you love them, man. Hey, it's free. All right, go be the rock stars you already are. We'll see you in the funny papers, yeah? Okay, bye for now.